Americans are buying cars and trucks again. The biggest network of car dealerships in the country saw a double-digit rise in sales and profits during the first quarter. AutoNation's results came in better than expected at 34 cents a share, with sales of U.S., foreign, and luxury autos all on the increase. I spoke with Chairman and CEO Mike Jackson at one of his Nissan outlets in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
If you look at our quarter, it's an increase of 19% on the revenue side, and within that, it's in all categories of our business, all segments of our business, and all geographic areas. So it's very comprehensive.
Toyota is a big brand for the AutoNation brand. Clearly, that was taken out of the mix in February. How did it behave in March, and what do you expect from the Toyota brand for AutoNation?
Well, what we saw with this crisis was that the fundamental trust and confidence that Toyota customers had in the brand and the product Toyota remained. And the American people are very forgiving, but they would like a gesture. So we communicated to Toyota at the end of February that some level of incentive was appropriate considering the circumstances. And they came with a very nice program, and Toyota customers responded dramatically to it. For us, our Toyota business was up 38% in March compared to a year ago.
How have your Ford dealers been behaving?
Well, Ford's done very well, up 40% for the entire quarter, so it's a very impressive number. Ford accrued a dramatic brand goodwill from the American people by not taking a government bailout. Then they had extraordinary products there ready and waiting because Ford was never as disrupted as General Motors and Chrysler were in the whole product development cycle. So you put the two together, business is very good for Ford Motor Company.
With General Motors just this week paying back taxpayers in the United States and Canada, do you anticipate Ford will be able to hold those customers it was able to attract away from General Motors during the bailout days?
This is a very important step for General Motors to pay back all the government loans way ahead of schedule. Once again, the American people are going to look at that and say, I like that. And you combine that with the fact that General Motors has very good products here in the marketplace. Some of them are completely sold out. That bodes well for General Motors. In the broader context, what does this all mean from the Toyota story to the General Motors story? I think the decade-long shift of share from the domestics to the Japanese has ended. And you're going to see stability around share because the quality has genuinely closed, the quality gap that existed 10 years ago, and now the perception gap is closing for all these different reasons, and they have excellent products today.
AutoNation clearly has a large national footprint, but it is concentrated in Florida, which has been one of those states that has been dramatically hurt by this economic slowdown over the past 2 years. What does your Florida sales in the first quarter tell you about the recovery?
Our business in the first quarter is up a full 29%. It's leading the country. And I think this is an important statement for both the overall economy and for the auto industry, because neither of them will ever be healthy again without California and Florida.
Mike Jackson, thank you so much. Mike Jackson,
Thank you,
Chairman, CEO at AutoNation.